guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. The Warriors are trying their best to bring in a star to help Stephen Curry. The Warriors want to improve their squad, and adding a big one is the only way to get the Warriors back into contention. Warriors continue to pursue the Utah Jazz star. The Golden State Warriors have lost Klay Thompson to the Dallas Mavericks in free agency. Their sights have now shifted, however, as they plan to make a trade. The Warriors' #1 trade target is reportedly Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen spent last season with the Utah Jazz, averaging 23.2 points and 8.2 rebounds. While always being a solid player, Markkanen elevated a game once joining the Jazz, winning the Most Improved Player award in 2022-23. During that season, he also made his first and only All-Star appearance. Markkanen provides a great offensive game, which will fit well alongside Steph Curry. The Warriors have been reshaping their team to set themselves up in a post-Curry era. Markkanen could be the missing piece. His style fits quite well with Brandon Podziemski, who came 5th in Rookie of the Year voting. The Warriors can view these two as their duo of the future. Golden State Warriors receive Lauri Markkanen. Utah Jazz, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, 2027 first-round pick, 2028 pick swap. Certain players are likely to be off-limits for the Warriors to trade. Obviously, Steph Curry will not be traded. Brandon Podziemski is unlikely to be included in the trade. Certain players like Andrew Wiggins or Draymond Green could make the salaries work, but the Jazz likely will not want them due to age. There are a couple of approaches to take here. The Jazz could take older players, but then the Warriors would have to add more draft compensation. The Warriors could prefer to use an approach of including young players who fit the Jazz timeline. A couple of expendable players fitting this criteria are Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. Adding Markkanen would be an upgrade to Kuminga, and Moody doesn't have a role with the Warriors. These two are both young with potential. There would still need to be compensation included, however. A first-round pick would likely be all the Warriors would want to include. The Jazz may push for 2, but Jonathan Kuminga could convince the Jazz to only take 1. There will likely be some middle ground that can be found. The Warriors would have been much improved with this deal if they do trade for Lauri Markkanen.